Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about all the rangers that are available currently, and for that I have here an image with all the information I need. So let's start. For the first character there is Taejo. Taejo is one of the strongest characters, and one of the main reasons why is because of his first skill, and because you already buy him with 4 stars, you don't really need to wait a lot of time to get him strong and get a stronger team, so there's a huge advantage. In his first skill he has one of the highest DPS skills, as you see there in blue, that hits a lot in a short period of time. One of the lowest points is that his cooldowns are really high, but well, his first skill makes it all worth. For the second skill he ignores physical defense, but yeah, don't mind that. For the last skill it doesn't even deal much damage. It's an AoE, but not really a lot of damage. Taejo really focus about those normal attacks, and his first skill in PvP is really worth because he engages with that skill and pushes back the enemy. For the second character, Kunoichi, she really does a lot of damage. Two of her skills deal a lot of damage compared to the other rangers, and are really low cooldowns as well, so she's going to use that a lot of times. One of the lowest points of her is that she has low HP comparing to others, and well, with the right equipment you don't really need that much HP, because you are going to delete your enemies. So there it is. For the third character, Jumong. Jumong is quite interesting. He has one of the best ultimate skills, depending on your lineup and your equipment, but yeah, I consider that one of the best skills. It's like we could compare it with Rasputina's ultimate. His second skill gives a lot of damage and is low cooldown. His first skill is just a little bit of buff with range and attack speed. It comes in handy, but is only worth it when he's maxed out. So only when he's maxed out he's worth it for some lineups. Okay, until then don't really use it unless you are fighting a boss from an adventure. Well, when you are fighting bosses, yeah, of course use him, but other than that don't really focus on that. For the fourth character we have Cupid. Cupid, it's interesting. It's interesting because of the debuffs he has and for the crowd control he has. So he has a Petrify for 3 seconds and a Captive for 3 seconds. This captive here is really interesting because everyone that stands in line are going to be captive. Okay, so it comes in handy in certain metas, in certain team combinations. I don't really would use it because my team combination is lined up for one shots, so all I want to do is one shot their carriers and that's it. Okay, after that I have time to breathe and prolong the fight, so all I need to do is delete their carriers and then wait till the fight ends. And Cupid, it's not really for that. Cupid is to maintain the fight, progress the fight, and well, deal some crowd controls and so on and so forth. Okay, so for the fifth character we have Nobunaga, I guess. So it's kinda interesting when he's maxed out because he has low cooldowns. The first skill doesn't really do any impressive damage, but he does have like an small AoE, and the other characters do not, and it's medium damage. I would say it's medium damage. It's not one of the lowest. It's medium. The second skill, it weakens the physical defense of your enemies. It's an AoE. It's one of the strongest second skills, and yeah, it really comes in handy because it is really low cooldown. For this ultimate, only when he's maxed out level 10 it's worth it, because it doesn't have any cast time. Until he's maxed out, it does have like 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds, 1 second cast animation, and man, we don't really need that, we don't really like that, so yeah, it's worthless until then. After that, when he's maxed out, is one of the strongest skills. It's AoE, it's high cooldown, but it gives a lot of damage. Only Heartman and Jane the Kid have highest damage output. Robin Hood, it's signed there with the green color. Why is that? Because it's the strongest single target ultimate. But well, it gives a 4-second stun. It's really cool. It gives huge damage. For deleting characters, it's really cool. But I don't really see it in any combination, in any team combination, because it takes like 20 seconds for Robin Hood to cast it, and by then your other teammates' carriers are going to be deleted already. So yeah, and I don't really remember who does she focus on the fights. Let me see, by the way. But if it's not rangers, or yeah, it's the closest enemy, so it's going to be useless, man. It's like if it was like mages or rangers, it will be fine, but it's the closest enemy that she's going to use her ultimate skill, so it can come in handy. But I don't really like it. I don't really team combination for that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's signed there with the green color because it's huge damage, but other than that, it's not really worth it. Jane the Kid is really cool. She has ultimate that it's really strong. It's really strong with the physical piercing, and it is AoE. And after that we have Heartman, the strongest damage output there, but for that you really need a good equipment. You really need that good magical and physical magical and sorry about that magical and physical attack equipment combination, because his ultimate is magic damage and his first and second skills are physical damage. So Heartman is really interesting when he's maxed out. Let me say, when he's maxed out, it's one of the most interesting characters, by the way. But he does need the good equipment there. Let me show you what I consider good equipment for Heartman, because he's really worth it. I would like level him up while I'm progressing, because once I get to maxed out, I'm definitely going to use Heartman. Let me show you. Heartman is here, man. It's this guy here. Physical and magical damage. Okay, so magical damage, it does give a stun for 3 seconds when he's maxed out, stuns on second skills, and a lot of damage on first skill. I will compare this skill with Taejo's engagement skill. So it's not this one, it's this one, and this normal skill here. Let me go. Yeah, so I definitely would compare that with this one. It lacks on the damage and does not give plus damage to supports, but whatever, man. We don't really need that. We just need a huge engage. So Taejo and Heartman maxed out. Target for the same enemy is going to be wrecked, man. It's going to be deleted. Okay, he focused enemies with highest attacks, so imagine that on a fight. It's really cool. Highest attacks with all these stuns is going to null your highest attack opponent, so he's going to have a hard time and delete his whole entire team and delete the highest attack opponent. So real cool. I'm definitely going to level up him. I'm doing it already. For the gear, you definitely need like these ones here. Okay, magical damage, you really need this one. Sorry, magical damage, magical defense. It's the cheatiest part. It's that this character has magical defense, but for that you have like this bonus here, physical defense, a lot of physical defense here, and a lot of magical damage as well. HP, cooldown decrease, it's really cool. Some HP, skill attack. This skill attack here, man, with his first skill and last skill, Jesus Christ, it's really cool. But until you get this one, you are going to really focus on that and really grind it. I would say that you only succeed getting this one when you wait for the event to come. If you wait for the event to come and that set is like in some kind of event here or there, not here because it's glory loyalty ones, but here, man, if it's here or in any other event, okay, that's cool. If not, I really don't see it happening. Okay, so there is that. I'm going to leave it. So I really am excited with that Taejo with Artman combination. It's really cool. You can actually replace this one here, of course, with, let me check, let me see, rare gear, like I would say this one here. Okay, so I would say this one here because it has a combination of physical attack and magical attack. Attack speed, well, it's there, and evade rate, physical piercing, physical attack here that you really need for the first and second skill, and more magical attack here. So yeah, I would say like shining set is really awesome. I'm grinding, by the way, I'm grinding my shining set. I have it, like I almost completed it, but I sold it, so I'm starting to grind it again because it's really nice. I have this set here, I have the boots. Now I'm trying to get all the other sweet combs because I found about Hartman and I found a way to use that equipment. So that's it. Let me continue. I'm really excited about Hartman with Taejo combination. That's why I took long. Continuing, Jane the Kid, really cool. She has stuns and really cool. Let me say ultimate. Her slow, it's okay. It's the highest DPS. It's magical damage. The first skill and last skill are magical damage, and this the first skill and second skill are magical damage, and last skill, her ultimate, is all about that physical damage. When she starts hitting that ultimate, man, whoever is in front of her is going to have a hard time. And other than that, well, she's really magical damage, so I don't really like it. Okay, but she's a good character. Her stuns is really cool because she places 3 mines that stun, so it's real cool for a lot of characters that are going to jump on her to annihilate her. She's going to stun them for 2 seconds with those mines for sure. Okay, William is really interesting because of that physical piercing on the second skill, low cooldowns on second and last skill, but it's like, man, for me to place William, I would have to remove someone from the team. And I don't really like to remove Taejo because his first skill removes people, deletes people, so I'm not going to do that. William also lacks on HP, and I guess a little bit of damage as well on the stats. Let me see. William, yeah, William here on details. He lacks. I'm going to delete this image here. Yeah, so as you can see, William maxed out really lacks those cool stats. Okay, he has nice evade rate, a pretty good critical rate, but other than that, it's just really bad. A really low HP, physical attack really low. Attack speed is one of the highest, to be honest. Critical damage is one of the lowest. So physical defense and magical defense are whatsoever, man. They are standard, okay? So that's why I don't see using him. We do need to get in the table this idea here that you can upgrade his physical attack all up to 300, I guess. It's 200, and his physical piercing all the way up. Let me show you, to 147. So it's really cool. This skin is really awesome. It's like 3000 bluestones or 2000 bluestones. It's really expensive, but gives some nice stats. And additional to his second skill, it can be worth, but it's like, yeah, it prefers tanks and fighters, of course, because of that physical piercing and so on. But yeah, I like it, but I don't see removing any of my other characters to use him. So yeah, I'm kind of on the down low with that one. So for the last one is Robin Hood. Robin Hood is pretty cool. Some people use it all the way since the beginning of the game, because, well, she pushes back low cooldowns and standard standard damage, I would say, with his first skill and second skill, and last skill being annihilating a single target champions. Okay. Well, this is my overview. I really like these characters, these rangers. That's why I took longer, because I had so much to talk about. But I'm gonna make it shorter. So there it is, in my opinion. The top 3 characters is going to be for sure the Ejo, for sure Hartman, and then I would say like Jumong for PvE content. Or if you have a really cool lineup, PvP content is going to be awesome when he's maxed out. Okay, PvP content, if you have really good team combination, is really good. Cupid, I don't like it, and Kunoichi is really cool as well, man. Kunoichi is really nice to delete those champions. And for the last one, I would say like Nobunaga when he's maxed out. Yeah, he's cool. But the skills animation and character skins are just really bad. I don't like it. So there it is, guys. This is my opinion on Rangers. Let me know what you think about them, which ones are your favorite, and which team combinations do you use. So I'll see you guys next video.